Okay, this is the first test for 2009. As you can see, I pulled the swirl device out and closed up the fins somewhat. And I want to place this at, I'm going to try it at 2/3 into the 2-inch nipple. Okay, 2/3. Oh, I have to reverse it here. I was putting it backwards. Two-thirds actually puts the bolt pattern so it's right in the 1-inch pipe. So at some point the heat reactor rod will go through the system. I'm going to have to enlarge from a 1-inch to a 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. So this will give me the understanding of how this system works. It's so hard to get this done up. Have to have the pipe just in there just right. I have to take off the back one. Not too much slack here, so everything's fairly tight. Come on. There we go. So what we want to do is see how the swirl device operates within the level 3 position. Whether moving it forward is going to make it easier to start, harder to start, increase the flame on the outside, or decrease it. So we need to determine the parameters. Basically what you're doing is blowing the fan air over the swirl device, which creates a low pressure area between the swirl device and inside the 2-inch nipple. Okay, everything's hooked up, everything's tight. We have enough propane hopefully for a few more tests. Fan's connected. Fan's on low. Okay, turning on the propane. How much time? Couple minutes to change it out. So we just want to more or less get an understanding of what's happening in the level 3 as far as using the vacuum to control the startup of the system. Okay, here we go. Okay, choking back, air's on low. We're trying to draw the flame in if possible. There, it wants to go in there. That's a level 1. Right there where you see it sputtering, it wants to go into a level 2. That's a vacuum drawing it in. Choking back. That's good. Good, level 2. The flame's probably over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Choking back. Too much. I'll try to choke it back to the far back it can go. Getting a lot of streaks coming out of there. In orange, that's probably, well, you can hear it. You can hear it, the outside snapping there, so you know it's a hot flame. I better show you the flame, right? That's good. So it seems like the swirl device, 2/3 in, setting the fins fairly tight, about 1/8 inch gap. Seems to be working. Turn the air up. There's the choke. Turn the air up and chokes it. Adding more propane. Okay, now we'll choke back the air. Leave it warm up for a few minutes. You may have to make it variable, make the swirl device is actually variable, so when you start it, you pull it back, slide it, then move it forward. So that's going to be fairly soon. That's a hot burn. You see how pointed it is there. It's coming in very tight. The blue in the back will give you a shot. Already beginning to heat up the pipe. It needs some filters on this camera lens. Drop more. Go there. That's a good level 2, level 1. You can see it's already heating up the metal. So actually you can see where the blisters are in the back there, forming already. So what we're going to do is we'll try to get this in, get the flame in, and come back to where the whole hourglass Joe pipe system is working on a level 3. So we may have 30 seconds to heat up some pipe. Grab some titanium here. See, within the next 30 seconds, it's called a yellow point. I think video 297, the titanium, you can see it going from orange to yellow to white. It's orange now. It might be showing up as yellow on the camera. Okay, it's coming out as yellow. Let this run out. Very hot.